Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. I'm just going to go on my live to make sure I'm there. Make sure it doesn't look like I'm live. Yes, there I am. I am live. And it seems to be working good. Okay. So Psychic Cafe, if you haven't been before, if you're watching the replay, what I do is I go deeper into the daily read. And so every day there's a daily read for all signs that I post on my YouTube channel. So if you haven't seen it already for today, Tuesday, the 3rd of March, and you're watching the replay, I'll post a link up there. So just pause this, watch that, and then come back here. And it'll all make more sense what I'm going on about today, because I'm going to go deeper into the daily read. And the daily read today was all about relationship problems. It was about communication problems. So it's that Mercury retrograde stuff, which hasn't really been coming up. I'm not sure if it has for you. Hey, Saska. I'm really good today, thanks. Took the day off yesterday. So nice. I had such a lazy day. It was great. How are you, Saska? Are you good? Yeah, so the daily read was about relationship problems, as in people taking things the wrong way, us taking things the wrong way, when we say things, us not having the same intentions as how people take it, because I could say one thing, you could say exactly the same thing to me, and we'd both mean different things by it. A bit tired, but good. Yeah, I was tired yesterday. Because I'd had like the afternoon off on Sunday and had a really great time. My friend came over to the pool. We had a few drinks by the pool and then went to see another friend. It was really nice. It was really good fun. I enjoyed it. And then really tired yesterday, so I just took the whole day off. So good. So yeah, today we could have problems with people, with taking things the wrong way. We're just like, we are made up of all of our experiences through our lives and everyone that's been in our lives, and we don't necessarily they'd mean the same thing behind it. And it's how people can get so offended and so, they just take things the wrong way. Yeah, it was nice to have my own time. And so we've got to watch out for that today and maybe explain ourselves better and maybe ask other people to explain themselves better instead of us presuming things. So this communication can go a bit awry today. Got to be careful of it. Mercury retrograde, yeah. And this one hasn't been that bad. Have you found it bad? I've just found it to be more inner work as usual, to be, and my dreams have been very interesting, but I haven't noticed things going wrong. I haven't noticed these communication problems going on either. So it's a bit heavy, but it's been proactive for me. I worked out so many things. Yeah. Did others with ease. Yeah. It's been a good, positive inner time, I've found, this Mercury retrograde. So all good. Though I've not really tried to do stuff in the external world. I've not really been pushing things. Just lots of inner work and detective work. Yeah, it's been exactly the same for me. But maybe toward the end of this Mercury retrograde, because we've still got 7 more days of it, maybe that's when the communication stuff is going to start going on. Well, according to the daily reads, it is anyway. Right, so I've picked out a card from Colette Baron Reid's deck, and it's a great card. Joy. And it was the right way around too. Yay. Let's see what Colette says about this. Joy. This marks the time for a celebration, for this portends the joyous completion of a project, the attainment of a goal, or the end of a long and arduous journey. When you're thirsty, this marker promises that you'll find a well. When you're cold, a blanket. When you're hungry, nourishment. Joy also has another aspect, for not only does it celebrate receiving blessings from the fruits of actual labor, but it's also about the sharing of it. Joy celebrates itself. Its very essence radiates beauty and well-being. Like the spring sun breaking through after a long and gloomy winter, joy reminds us to be grateful for all the gifts of life. Joy bestows the blessings of happiness. You truly have reason to smile when this marker appears on your path. Sounds good to me. Wonder what's going to be showing up today. I went to sleep really early last night, and so I woke up really early before the sun came up. And so I sat meditating. Well, I lay down meditating first, and then I got up and had a shower in the dark, and then sat meditating for an hour. So I'm feeling really chilled out and good today. And that was I finished meditating over an hour ago. It was really nice having a chilled out day. So who have we got in here today? Just pop up a message saying who you are, where you're watching from. And I'm going to go deeper into the daily read. So we've got Mercury retrograde kind of stuff going on with communication today. Something to be careful of. Other energies for today, we've got to be simply detached. This means other people's stuff, we don't need to take it personally. We can simply detach from it. You can let people go through what they're going through without getting offended or taking it personally. So if somebody's having a reaction to something, you don't need to join them and have a reaction to their reaction. It's like a house of cards all falling down when that happens. Hey, Yvonne, how are you? Oh, you're back on again. You haven't been on here for ages. So we can just simply detach from other people's stuff that's going on. We don't need to get involved in it. Yeah, so there could be issues with people today. We'll see. Coronavirus fear is getting crazy. Is it in Australia? Don't know why people are stressing so much. Some shops have empty shelves. Oh, wow, really? Yeah, it's just hype, isn't it? And it's generally hype to sell things when they get like that. Crazy. Right, and this is also issues with other people when people are taking things the wrong way, when we're having communication breakdowns because of people having different perspectives. This is saying, like, simply detach from it, but be okay about it and just wait, because things will get resolved. Especially when people are having emotional reactions to things. Generally, people resolve that within themselves, or they burn themselves out, Like the other day when a lot of people were having a complete meltdown on a comment that I'd put on Facebook. And I just left them to it because it wasn't rational what was going on. And so, yeah, it died down. They got over it. And we can do that. We can just sit things out and we can just wait it out rather than reacting, or rather than trying to explain to someone so they don't have an emotional reaction. If someone's in an emotional reaction because they've taken something the wrong way, it's very unlikely when someone's emotional that you're going to be able to talk them out of it or get them to see your side of things. So you can just sit it out and wait. What else is going on today? It's kind of today's about being cool no matter what's going on, being in touch with our intuition. People react due to their feelings and crap going on in their lives. Yeah, and everything they've experienced in their lives as well, Everything they've experienced in their lives. So it reminds me of a story that my mum told me years ago. She had a friend who ended up getting a divorce, and this was my mum's not very self-aware at all. And she told me this story that her friend, this was my mum's way of putting it. Don't ever call someone this name because my friend has just got divorced from her husband because he calls her this name. And she thought there was something wrong with the word. But it's not the word itself, It was obviously due to their relationship and what he meant by that word. And so, if you've had someone, say when you were a kid, if you had someone calling you a name all the time, you're going to be sensitive to that name if you've taken it personally. And then if someone else says it, then you're going to react really badly to it. But to anyone else, that name might be nothing, you know? We see this with like political correctness. All kinds of people can take all kinds of offense at all kinds of words, and it's not anything about what's intended. So yeah, sometimes we just got to let people burn themselves out. Not your problem, Claire. Let them be crazy without you letting them get to you. Their reaction is none of your business. Exactly. And so we can just stay connected to ourselves, following our own knowing, being tuned into our own intuition is the best way to be today, and not paying so much attention to the stuff that's going on outside of us. Let's see what else we've got going on. Yeah, it's stuff going on with other people today, especially stuff from the past. So it's not a day for dragging up the past. It's never a day for dragging up the past, right? It's never a good idea doing that. It's better staying in the present moment. But especially around friendships, be careful around that. So it could be that a friend's trying to bring up the past, or you're trying to bring up the past with a friend. You know, people can only be accountable for what's going on in the moment. We shouldn't try and make them accountable for the past, because that's already gone. They're a different person now. We're a different person now. They've had in the past, like that example of the woman that was called a name by her husband and she divorced him for it. You know, of course, that wasn't the reason for it. It's real relationship breakdown that happened. It wasn't because of a word, but we can just like allow people to have that kind of stuff going on, knowing that it's coming from the past somewhere, and it being okay. You know, a lot of people haven't done a lot of inner work. Some people are really not self-aware, and it's okay for them to be like that. We don't need to rail against it or make it mean something to us. As I said, we don't need to react ourselves. We don't need to join them and react ourselves with it. But with all of that going on, like the card that's come out today from Colette Baron Reid's card is the joy card. So it's not all bad. It's not all problems today. We've got joyful things showing up, and this is about reward. This is about reward for your hard work. And so maybe sitting and waiting things out, you're going to keep your vibration high so that good things can manifest for you today, instead of getting involved if everyone else is going crazy. Not if everyone's going crazy. I'm not feeling like this is a chaotic day at all. It's just there could be communication breakdowns. I'm not really feeling like it's the day to try and sort communication breakdowns out either, because I think people will still be in it. Interesting. So who wants a reading? Pop up a message. If anyone's new here, haven't seen my readings before, what I do is I get in touch with your higher self to pass on messages. So you can ask a question, or you can just leave it open to your higher self to say whatever it knows that you need to know at the moment. Don't do prediction kind of stuff. It's more about your energy right now, because you're the one with the power in your life. With your focus and with your emotional state, you can create what you want in your life. And so it's all about the now. And of course, I give private readings as well. Private readings, there's a link in the description box for this video to get one of those. You can also go to my website, behealing.com, find all my readings on there. And I get all my readings out within 24 hours of you booking them as well. Today I'm going to be recording the full moon reading, so watch out for that one coming up on my channel. That's going to be a full moon general reading for all signs, and then I'll go through each sign and what the full moon is for each sign. Who wants a reading? I got the romance card today. Being in the moment. Has everyone fallen asleep? Everyone keeps on saying how relaxing my voice is. Maybe I put you all to sleep. Maybe I'm just not seeing the messages. Yes, I'd love a reading, Claire. Any message is welcome. Also, do you mind giving Melissa a message? Friendship, love reading, not a problem. So, Saskia. Oh, yeah, this was in the daily read as well. It's about knowing our innocence. So you've got this, Saskia, knowing that you're innocent, knowing that things aren't about you. When people are going through stuff, it's not about you. People, when they're doing spiritual work, and especially like learning about law of attraction, can take it too far, can think that everything is a mirror reflection of them. Because like some law of attraction teachers are saying that, and it's not necessarily true. Some things are mirror reflections of us. Some things just aren't. Some things are just still in our lives because we haven't said no to it yet. We haven't drawn up a boundary yet or something like that. And so, Saskia, this is saying, don't take things on as being about you. Know your innocence, especially if stuff's going on with other people. Just know your innocence in that. And respect yourself even when other people aren't respecting you too. So if someone's trying to blame you for something, if someone's having an emotional reaction today and they're trying to blame you for it, then just be at peace within yourself and respect yourself even when they aren't respecting you. So this is very much along those lines that you might have problems with someone today. And this is just about keeping you cool, keeping your center, keeping grounded through that, not taking it on as yourself, knowing that you're innocent, keeping that sense of peace inside of yourself, respecting yourself. It's like doing the things that you wish they were doing for you, but they're not right now. Jealousy, time alone, spending time alone. Maybe friends are going through stuff. And when another one of their friends doesn't have the same kind of problems as them, they can get jealous of that. Jealous that someone's having it easier than them. And so, Melissa, people could be, blue and purple cards for you, Saskia. So, Melissa, friends could be reacting badly to you at the moment, and it's just about jealousy, and it's not about you, it's about what they're going through. When someone attacks you for being lucky because you're lucky and they're not, they're going through hard things and you're not. So it's a good time to spend time alone, just to back off from them, simply detach from them, like the daily said. What else have you got? Yeah. This is about choosing people to be around, choosing friendships, but this is more in the moment, really paying attention to your energy in the moment. And so this is not about, if a friend's going through a hard time and you don't want to be around them at the moment, it's not about breaking that friendship. It's just knowing, don't hang around them in this moment while they're going through that if it feels overwhelming to you. Hi, Sarah. How are you? So yeah, pay attention to your energy. You don't have to be around people when they're going through a hard time, especially if it's overwhelming you. You've got to put your energy first. And say if you're feeling drained by someone, something like that, you don't need to be around. She's at school at the moment. Awesome. Yeah, show her this. No problem. Who else wants a reading? Sarah, do you want a reading? Is this your first time on, Sarah? The first time you've managed to catch me live? Oh, struggling with finding work. Would you like a reading about that? Anyone else there want a reading? Just pop up a message saying me, please, and I'll do that for you. Yes. Okay, Sarah. What's going on with you, Sarah? Okay. So your higher self, Sarah, is saying that you might be looking for work at the moment. You might be looking for similar work that you've had before, or just a little step up or something around the same kind of energy that you were doing before. And your higher self is saying, but you've asked for change. And so your higher self wants to bring this change, wants to bring you what you've asked for. Yet you're looking for something similar that you did before. And so your higher self is like, I can't give you it because what you're aligned with right now, what you're looking for right now, your energy that you're holding right now, isn't a match to what you've actually been asking for. So think about what you've been asking for in the bigger picture, and don't think, oh, that's going to be a future thing. Don't hold that in the future and think that you need to just settle for something that's similar than you've had right now, because there's something totally different available to you. This is saying you've transformed yourself inside, yet you're still expecting the same results, the same kind of experiences in the material world. And your higher self is saying, no, you've transformed yourself, and so now something new is available to you. So now you need to be open, just completely open to what is a match to your energy now. So let your higher self take the lead. Let the universe take the lead and ask what is available to me now. Ask the universe to show you the way, rather than you being worried or something and trying to find something similar that you've had before. Makes sense? Connection's better today. Yeah, I'm not sure if they've fixed it. Don't know. Haven't heard. Makes sense, Sarah? Yeah, the Wi-Fi on the whole island hasn't been good lately. But apparently they're fixing it this week. Still breaking. Haven't noticed. I've not been looking at my phone much to see. Anyone else want a reading? Anyone else there? So I'm liking that we got this joy card today. That's a really good card. You like my top? Thank you. It's nice, huh? Nice and bright. Yep. It's quiet today. I know. It is. Tuesday. Monday for a lot of people, I guess. Quiet. Sarah. Oh my God, so true. I'm a singer, writer, and wanting that. However, requiring rent money, which leads to doubts. Yeah. Yeah. Something better is available to you. Something more aligned with you. So you don't need to settle for a job that's not really what you want to do. Remember, year 2020 is all about getting us on our life path, like moving ahead in that. And so this is the year for not settling for stuff, especially not settling for the stuff that we've been doing over and over again. So we're going to be pulled toward what it is that we're here to do, rather than, making decisions out of fear, that kind of thing. And also relationships too, it's pulling us toward the right relationships for us, the right places for us, things like that. Okay, look out for the full moon video that will be coming up today. I'm just going to record that very shortly and publish that. I'm going to get ahead this week because fight night is on Thursday. I've got 2 days. I don't want to be late with my videos this week. Do them nice and early. Thanks everyone for coming along. You hate the word settle. Been totally feeling work and love changing is coming. Is my gift inherited? I believe that my great-grandma had a gift too. But no, my gift, I had like a really abusive childhood. And so I developed my gift to kind of look after myself to survive my childhood, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's kind of fortunate too. So it's served me well. Yeah, have a great day or night, wherever it is, whatever it is, wherever you are. And I'll see you next time. So I will be on tomorrow morning, unless I feel like training instead. We'll see. I've had 2 days off training as well, which has been nice, giving my body a rest. Bye. Have a good day. Thanks for coming.